hitchhiker wasn't there when I passed the sign. I was driving alone on a winding country road just after dusk, the kind where your headlights catch more shadows than scenery. I'd been on the road for hours, tired but too wired to stop. A green highway sign loomed ahead. Dalton's Crossing, 3 miles. That's when I saw him, standing at the edge of the road, thumb out, a pale guy in a dark hoodie. I slowed, unsure why. Something about him didn't sit right. But when I passed, I glanced in the rearview mirror and he was gone. No trees, no ditches, just empty asphalt. Shrugging it off as exhaustion, I turned up the music. A few minutes later, just as I was approaching a bridge, my headlights flickered, and he was there again. Closer this time, same hoodie. Same blank face, I didn't stop. I didn't blink, I just kept driving. But then my phone buzzed. New photo received. I checked it at the next gas station. It was a picture of me taken from the back seat. I froze. My first thought was that it had to be a prank. Maybe someone hacked my phone, or maybe it was just a weird glitch. I looked around the gas station. Just a sleepy old place with flickering lights and no one in sight. The cashier barely looked up. I climbed back into the car, checking the back seat twice. Nothing. Just my backpack and an empty water bottle rolling around. I started the engine, heart thudding. About 10 miles down the road, my headlights picked up a small, old-fashioned motel. One of those places with buzzing neon lights and room keys still on rings. I pulled in, deciding I needed to rest and clear my head. The woman at the desk gave me room 7 without even asking my name. She looked like she hadn't blinked since 1985. I tried to joke, "Hope there's no ghosts in there," but she didn't laugh, just slid the key across the counter and said, "They don't bother guests who don't open the closet." That night, as I lay in bed trying to sleep, I kept thinking about that photo. I finally worked up the nerve to open my phone again. There was another picture waiting. Me, asleep, taken just a few minutes ago, from the closet. My breath caught, I didn't move. My eyes locked on the closet door across the room, closed but now casting a thin, shifting shadow underneath. Someone or something was definitely in there. I grabbed the key from the nightstand and backed slowly toward the door. My hand was shaking so badly I could barely turn the knob. Just as I stepped into the hallway, I heard it. A voice, low and gravelly, from inside the room. "Don't forget to leave the light on for the next guest." I ran to my car and didn't stop until I hit the interstate. Days later, I returned, just to prove to myself it was all in my head. But the motel wasn't there. No building, no driveway. Just an empty lot filled with gravel and weeds. And taped to a telephone pole nearby was a printed photo. Me standing at the motel front desk. The clerk in the background? The hitchhiker smiling.